What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video here on Peg City Hockey. Now, over the weekend, the Young Stars tournament was back, and the Winnipeg Jets were back in it for the first time in a couple of years, and it was great because I love the Young Stars tournament. Believe it or not, even though I'm out here in Vancouver, I've actually never taken the trip out to Penticton during the Young Stars tournament. Every year I plan on it, every year I want to, and then it creeps up on me. I completely forget about it, I never plan it, and then I don't end up going. So, I missed out on it this year. Hopefully I'll be able to go next year, but I've been saying that for 3 years. The last 3 tournaments they've been in, so we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, though, the Jets came into this tournament, and if you don't know what the Young Stars tournament, basically it's just prospects, the recently drafted players, guys already on the team. For example, Cole Perfetti was there, Chaz Lucius, just our prospects coming together and playing under the Jets uniform and just playing against other teams. So they were playing against the Canucks, the Oilers, and the Flames. So it was a 4-team tournament in total. And yeah, it's just a fun tournament where you get to watch prospects play and you get to gauge some of the recent talent that's coming through your system for your club. The Winnipeg Jets played 3 games in this tournament. Their first game, they fell by a score of 3-2 to the Edmonton Oilers. There was a lot of good stuff in this game. Now, I'm not going to focus on any negatives because what's the point? It's just about looking at prospects. And in my opinion, every one of these guys had their moments to shine. I really liked Brad Lambert in this tournament. He was without a doubt the star for me. Cole Perfetti looked really good out there. He looked really like almost in a comfortable supporting role. Like this was a veteran among, you know, other prospects in a way. It was a very calming presence he had out there, and it was very exciting to see because I cannot wait to watch him play with the club next year. I think he's going to be the real wild card for our season. If he, for some reason, is an all-star and he can definitely live up to the hype that I think he can be, then this team might be able to perform a little bit better and having a dynamic forward like that joining the top 6 full-time. But this was a great tournament for him. I really liked Arvid Holm at times in this game as well. I think it was good for Jets fans to see a little bit more of him. Obviously, if you're a fan of the Moose and you watch the Moose more than other people, you would have saw him last year, and he had his moments. But I think Arvid Holm is another good goaltending prospect we have back there right now with Mikael Burden. I think Mikael Burden definitely will be the guy after this season to back up Connor Hellebuck, especially if things go right for him again in the AHL with the Manitoba Moose. But he wasn't playing this tournament. We're not going to talk about him. I liked Arvid Holm in this one. Cole Perfetti was good. I thought Chaz Lucius had some really good moments where he was really dynamic, especially on the power play. I really just liked the way this team meshed together at times and had a lot of chemistry. And even though they lost these games, I don't really blame that up to anything in particular. It was just a game they lost against another prospect team. You know, it happens because, and like I said, 3-2 loss to the first game to the Oilers. It was a pretty good game, but yeah, second game they ended up losing a 4-1 to the Canucks. This was not that good of a game. I'll be real with that, but still a lot of positives. Basically taking away from what I said in that first game. Same type of players really stepping up in this one. I really liked Marzelis, I believe is how you pronounce it. I think he played very well this tournament. He had 2 goals, as you will see in the highlight reel coming up at the end of this video. But yeah, I really liked the way that this team just meshed together. And even though they lost 4-1 in this game, there were bright spots in it as well. And then the big game that ended up being the final game of the tournament was 5-3 against the Flames. Dominic DiVincentis, I think, okay, DeVincent, I don't even know. It's a mafia name. I'm going to have to pronounce it and practice it. But either way, he had a 44-save game, 5-3 victory over the Calgary Flames in this one. I really liked every way everyone played in this game. You had goals from Brad Lambert, Cole Perfetti, Chaz Lucius. It was just a really good all-around game and a 44-save performance for Dominic as well. That was, I believe, our 6th-round goalie that we drafted in the last round, in the most recent draft in 2022. I really liked the way he played in this game. He had a lot of composure. And again, another potential good goalie prospect that will be coming up through the Jet system in the coming years, which is always a good thing to see. So overall, I know a couple of you guys wanted me to do the recaps right after these games happened, but unfortunately I wasn't able to watch all these games. I wasn't able to watch them in the full entirely either. I was on my phone at work, even listening to them at some points, especially for the 5-3 game today. But nonetheless, though, I did the best I could to watch as much hockey as I could this weekend, and it was fun to have it back. Definitely looking forward to preseason. We're getting closer and closer to the start of this year, and even though I've got no expectations for the Jets, you guys know how happy I get when we get into the start of hockey season. So without any further ado, I'm going to roll the highlights for all these games of all the Jets scoring and some good goaltending saves in there as well from the tournament. So enjoy those. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out all the affiliate links down in the description below. Have a great rest of your day. Go Jets, go! And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the highlights.
Lambert to the net, backhander denied, rebound score, and the Jets will take a 1-0 lead. Fanti made the initial save, and it might have caromed off the initial shooter and back in. Jamming at it, Lambert couldn't finish. Perfetti, backdoor, one-timers score, and the Jets have tied this game at 2. But well positioned, one-timer Holloway, a driving save made by Holm as he pushed off the right skate in time to get in front of Dylan Holloway.
Torch the last one.
Torch?
Yeah. Now left circle, Giovanni shoots, hit the goalpost, puck is loose behind Young, and they score. There's Tyler Boland on the doorstep. Young didn't know where it was. Boland sneaks it home, and the Jets strike on the power play for a second straight game to tie the game up.
Is slowly working his way to this one. Look at this, lunging over from his right to his left, using that big body. And it's just a great pass over to Gill, who's almost below the goal line.
These fucking hippie weirdos, they broke into my house.
The 3-on-1 from inside the circles, and Chetla makes the save. Now the rebound, Lambert scores.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
And now gets the first game of the Flames sweater. Did well to get an opportunity here. It's Boland. Now a front to Lucius